Welcome, Internet Nomad, to the Making Progress Game Tales podcast of August 2025. Now, the only game I've been playing really dedicatedly is Earthbound, and I'm the furthest I ever got into it. I just beat the fifth Sanctuary location, and I love this game. I cannot wait to finish this game and do a review so I could tell the tale of Ness and also show you why this was my favorite game that I never got the chance to play as a kid. I beat Dragon Roost Island. So yeah, I beat the first temple in Wind Waker again. Man, I love that game. I'm gonna probably play more sometime this month. So I finish up reviews for all the games I have covered. Um After I'm caught up, I'm gonna have a surprise for everyone. This is gonna be a new series that will replace the reviews. I'm not gonna say what it is until we get closer, but it's gonna be a new series on Monday, and then for games that I cover later on, I'm just gonna pick like the last week to just do reviews. I've been playing the Pokemon trading card game Pocket, and I got a lot of cool cards. I showed a few on Instagram. I don't know if I'm gonna share more. I am super loving Pokemon Shine and Pearl. I know people were disappointed in that game, but it is a one-to-one remake of my favorite Pokemon game. It was the Pokemon game I grew up playing. It's the one that I had made a fan fiction about. So I'm going to tell the tale of me going through each gym. And the underground is my favorite place. I could just sit for days digging up treasure. It's crazy. The next RPG that I'm going to play after I beat Earthbound is Paper Mario. This is another game that I played on and off, and I just never got too far into it. I'm thinking I'm going to play that, the N64 version first, then the Thousand Year Door, and then I'll decide if I want to beat Origami King. I did a little bit of Origami King, but I never finished it, so I want to finish Mario RPGs and maybe do a bunch of videos on them. I'm super excited for playing Chibi Robo. I just downloaded the update for the GameCube app, so I'm going to be playing that sometime in between. October is horror game time, and I'm going to pick Man of Median. This is another super massive game, and I've been playing one of their horror games every Halloween. So this October, I'm going to be playing the first one in the Dark Pictures anthology. Also going to play episode 3 of Fears the Phantom, which I'll cover next Halloween, since I've been doing one of those each Halloween. I finished recording episode 2, and I'm going to make the video soon. Will I buy any new Pokemon? So I'm not planning on buying Pokemon Legends ZA. I just never got interested into the Pokemon Legends. I have Arceus, and I've been playing on and off, and I'm not really sure if this new one warrants a purchase. The Kirby Air Riders Direct was awesome. 16-player city trial, that is insane. I kind of wish they had the smaller map as like an unlockable, which I guess we don't know yet if it is, because the 4-player map in the original was such concise and like strong. Everything was just located pretty well, so you could drive from edge to edge really quickly. With a 16-player map, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be harder to go through all of the map really fast. I played the intro to DK Bonanza. I figured I got extra money because I've been working more at my job. So I was like, I'm going to spend some of it on DK Bonanza, and I'm having a great time. It's one of those things where it's like, there's so much opportunity to play around, and it's just really great as a 3D platformer. I'm going to play more of those. I replayed Before the Storm, and to just let you guys know, I was such a negative person when I looked at Before the Storm. I really like it, and I really want to redo the video one day to talk about my favorite parts. Quick comic books review. So the Life is Strange comic books, I read them all, and I promised a video for them. And here's the deal. I don't want to make a video dedicated to the comic books because first, I don't want to ruin the story. And two, I don't have a lot to say about it. And going through the story would just be counterintuitive. So I'm going to just say if you like Rachel and Chloe ships, buy the comic. It is a really cool story. There's like time travel shenanigans where Max ends up going into a timeline where Rachel's still alive and she's living with Chloe. And then the whole story is about Max going to try to get back to her Chloe in her timeline. And there's characters along the way that have new powers. Also, I'm not really sure if it's worth it, but the True Colors comic, it was good, but it kind of left me going, there should be a part two to this. So I waited. I was like, maybe they're going to announce a part two. And then they never announced another comic book. So I understand it might be a one and done, but I got the graphic novel. I read it. The story was good, but it kind of just scratched the surface of what I wanted. There's a new Life is Strange book coming out that's a sequel to Steph's story, which has Izzy, and that sounds very exciting. Hearing about a book that's going to be not about True Colors, but about someone who's related to True Colors. I can't wait to read that book. I wonder who they're going to get for the audiobook because Izzy doesn't have a voice actress, and it's a really cool character, and I just can't wait to see what she does. There's a rumor of a new game that will be a sequel to Double Exposure, and I am just praying that they bring in Chloe because everybody's going to hate the game if there's no Chloe. I mean, just look at Double Exposure right now with the whole they are separated thing. They broke up. It's like, it just isn't what the characters. It's not what the characters would do, and I'm just hoping that they bring back Chloe and finish the story on a high note. I wish people say Double Exposure 2 surpasses the first. Um, I also would love to see the other powers because they did kind of hint at that they're going to form a team, which I don't know if it's going to work with a Life is Strange game, but I would totally love to see all the powered people coming together. That is my game tale. Farewell, Internet Nomad.